This video is a brief overview of this chapter. Topics that are covered in this chapter include features of managerial accounting, functions of management, manufacturing, also known as product cost, as well as non-manufacturing cost, aka period cost. We'll also talk about how we calculate the cost of goods manufactured, and then we'll take a look at the financial statements for a manufacturer, and then we'll conclude with trends in managerial accounting. Managerial accounting provides information for managers within the organization. Many of you have recently completed a financial accounting courses. There are both similarities and differences between financial and managerial accounting. Managerial accounting reports to managers or internal users, whereas financial accounting reported to external users. Managerial accounting generates internal reports issued when needed, as opposed to financial accounting that prepared monthly, quarterly, and annual reports. Managerial accounting is specific purpose for specific decisions versus financial, which is more general purpose. Managerial accounting pertains to subunits of the business or segments, whereas financial applies to the whole company. And lastly, managerial accounting requires no audits and does not follow GAAP. Managerial accounting assists managers in performing three critical activities. Planning requires management to look ahead and establish objectives. We will talk about budgets in a subsequent chapter. Directing involves coordinating the diverse activities to produce a smooth running operation. And then lastly, controlling is the process of keeping the company's activities on track. We will talk about how budgets are used by management to control operations when we discuss both flexible budgets and responsibility accounting. This will occur later in the course. The terms product cost are used interchangeably. These costs are incurred to produce a product. They include all the costs incurred to manufacture the product. They include two direct costs, direct materials, and direct labor. Direct costs can be easily traced to the product, whereas an indirect cost cannot. The indirect cost is manufacturing overhead. These costs include indirect materials, indirect labor, as well as factory-related costs such as depreciation on the factory and equipment, as well as insurance, taxes, and maintenance. It is very important that you understand this learning objective. There will be many discussions throughout this course about product cost. Period cost, also referred to as non-manufacturing cost, are expensed in the period or time that they are incurred. Period costs include both selling and administrative expenses. Cost of goods manufactured is the cost of goods that were completed during the period. If we add beginning work in process inventory to the total manufacturing cost incurred during the period, and then subtract ending work in process inventory, we will arrive at the cost of goods manufactured during the period. Total manufacturing cost is the sum of all manufacturing cost, that is, direct materials, direct labor, and manufacturing overhead incurred during the period. This slide does a fabulous job summarizing the four equations that are discussed in this chapter. It is also located in the Excel file. The first equation addresses the calculations for direct materials used. The second is total manufacturing cost. The third is the cost of goods manufactured, and then lastly, the cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold calculation of a manufacturer are different in two areas. First, manufacturing companies used finished goods inventory. And second, a manufacturing company adds cost of goods manufactured while a merchandising company adds cost of goods purchased. The balance sheet of a merchandising company shows just one category of inventory, whereas the balance sheet for a manufacturer may have three inventory accounts: finished goods, work in process, and raw materials. The last concept in this chapter cover the various trends in managerial accounting. Many of these concepts we will cover throughout the course.